We're looking forward to talking to some of the collectors and dealers here on the floor of the Collectorama Coin Show to find out what kind of cool items they've brought for you, our viewers at CoinTelevision.
Eagles are by far the most popular bullion coins, and that would go for silver eagles and gold eagles. If these were rare coins, of course, I'd never be just picking them up the way I'm doing this, but because they are actually just bullion coins, we're not really causing any harm to them by doing this. Gold eagles come in 4 sizes: 1/10 ounce, 1/4 ounce, 1/2 ounce, and 1 ounce. The smaller the coin, the larger the premium, because the US Mint charges more for the smaller coins. So 1/10 ounce gold eagles, for example, are normally a coin a retail buyer could expect to pay somewhere on the order of 12 or 13% over the spot price. However, the current shortage of physical metals has driven the price all the way up to about 21% over the spot price on a retail level.
What does that make it per coin?
That would, based on today's spot price, it would be $214 per coin.
So Ed, this is kind of cool stuff. What are these copper rounds?
They're 1 ounce of pure copper. We have, I think, 160 different designs. And the first thing we do when we go into a restaurant is we give the server one as a pre-tip. And they always say, we've never had a pre-tip before. But your service just got a lot better. And you would be amazed how many times a dessert will show up on your table that you never ordered.
Cool. And for collectors and investors, what kind of price range are they?
Oh, they're $2.50 each, and then we give discounts on quantity. They're not a good investment. It's not an investment item. The big cost on making copper rounds is the dies. The dies cost about $700 a piece. But you can use them for any kind of inexpensive gifts. We have Happy Halloween. We've got Jefferson nickel, Morgan dollar, Franklin $1804, Barber $half, Standing Liberty quarter, 1836 large cent. Then we have some political stuff. We have Reagan, Obama, Trump, Trump's wall, the peace talks, Trump chicken, the other peace talks, M16 rifle, Colt 45 pistol, the Don't Tread on Me snake, Joy to the World, Sic Semper Tyrannis, INRA, Liberty or Death, Freedom, I can't pronounce that one, and the other Freedom. We have all the Zodiacs, 1836 seated dollar, another Morgan, Bitcoins, trade dollars, 2017 Lincoln, and a 1909 SVDB Lincoln.
All right, and again, what do you do with these? What's the best way to deal with them? Give them away?
Well, yeah, you can have a lot of fun with them. I mean, you give somebody one of these things, and they think they got $1 million.
Cool thing I have right now is that I've liked error coins, which are mistakes made by the US Mint. Since I was a kid, I've collected those, and a neat one I have right now is a way off-center Kennedy $half, and it's just very rarely seen that far off.
How on earth does something like that get out of the mint?
Well, back in this era, these would come out in bags. In fact, when I was a kid after high school, I'd go to the bank after school and get a sack of newly made pennies, like 1981 pennies, and go through them for errors. So I've been intrigued by the mistakes the government makes ever since then. And these would come out in bags. Nowadays it's a little tougher. They have a little better quality control, but still they make billions of coins a year, so inevitably things foul up and some squeeze out. You know?
What kind of value?
This I have. I'm offering it basically about $600.
Back in the 70s, the U.S. government realized that they had millions and millions of silver dollars. And they had bags and bags of these, and they were looking to sell them to the public. And so this is an example of one of the silver dollars. Most of them were made at the Carson City Mint. So they have a CC mint mark on the back. And what they decided to do with these is encase them in a holder like this with plastic and then sell them off in auctions to the public. And they did that for a number of years. Now, one of the things that happens with these silver dollars when they're stored in bags, once they are minted, they're stored in bags, is occasionally the ones, particularly near the edge of the bag, tone. And this example has toning on it. And some of the toning is particularly desirable. They call it like a rainbow toning. And this is one of the examples of that. Also unusual about it is the Carson City dollars did not have as much toning as some of the other dates. They're much more common than some other dates. So this one is a little bit unusual in that it has that desirable toning. Also, some coins are graded by grading companies. For example, this one was graded by the Numismatic Guarantee Company, also has the acronym NGC, and received a grade MS65. In the coin industry, the grades run from Poor 1, which is the lowest level of grade, to MS70, which is theoretically a perfect coin. Again, this is a MS65, which is considered a gem quality in the industry. Sometimes it helps to see the toning is when you rotate it a little bit, which I'm doing. Again, the front side doesn't have toning, which is typically how you find these silver dollars.
What kind of value?
So for this one, typically this would be about $450, but because it has this toning, it adds a little bit of a premium, and this one is $600. Some types of toning, like this, add value. Other types of toning, which aren't as desirable, can actually decrease the value.